Hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. And yeah, I've had a pretty hectic morning. Just wanted to, I've been sleeping as well the last couple of days, just going to bed a bit later and just really trying to work out ways that I can really help and give and serve you guys the best I possibly can. And my mind's been going, crazy. And I must admit, actually, yesterday or last night, it was probably the first time that I allowed myself to actually feel the emotions that are coming up throughout this process. But I'm lucky that I've got the tools to be able to work through those. And I actually allowed myself to have a little bit of a sleep in this morning. I had a workshop that I had to be on, so I've been working all morning and I feel really good. Got a little bit of a headache actually, but sorry about that noise. So I haven't trained yet. My routines had to change a lot as well, so I normally train first thing in the morning, but I went for a walk while I was listening to my workshop. Hey Nat! While I was listening to my webinar, which was good to get out, but it was very, wasn't so many people around, which is a good thing. That people are really taking this seriously, and we do need to take it seriously. And that's the first time I've been out in a couple of days. So, I'm doing my part in staying at home and not going out if it's not necessary. So let's get in and have a workout. You can either do it live with me now, which I know it's maybe not the best time for everyone, but the joys of this is that you can actually jump on later and do it at the time that you want to do it in as well. So I haven't done this workout myself, so we'll just see how it goes. I haven't tested and tried this one, but so how this is going to work, so it's every 2 minutes we're going to do a sequence of exercise, which I'll demonstrate those first before we get into it. So we're going to go for 20 minutes, and you may, if you're only fairly new to exercise, you may not be able to do all the rounds, and that's totally okay. And if you are a beginner, we'll modify the exercises. We'll see what the first 2 minutes, and depending on how much time you've got left in that 2 minutes, so when each 2 minutes starts, and I'll let you know when those 2 minutes start, these exercises are done at the top of the 2 minutes. So as we start, we'll do these exercises, which I'll show you, and then whatever's left in that 2 minutes is your rest time. You grab a drink, and you want to be having, to start with, you'll obviously go a little bit faster. Say hi if you're jumping on, and let me know if you are going to join me. Or hashtag replay if you're actually rewatching. So you actually want to have probably about 30 seconds, 40 seconds to start with at the end. Okay, and then as time goes on, you're going to get more fatigued and more, and tired, and you don't want to sacrifice your form to, be able to do it faster and so on and so forth. But as we get towards the end, we want to have very minimal, so we're really stopping and then we've got to start again. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. If it's too much for the 2 minutes and I feel that we need to change that, we'll adapt that. But if you are more advanced, we're going to do 10 reps of each exercise every 2 minutes. If you are a beginner, that might be 5 reps. So if you are using the 2 minutes, then we need to modify it, okay, and drop it down a little bit. So we'll see how we go throughout this workout. So let me just turn it around. Oh, doesn't like it that way. Here we go. So 20 minutes every 2 minutes. So we've got 10 push-ups, 10 squats or sit and stand on a seat. Then you've got 10 sit-ups or crunches, 10 burpees for the more advanced, or bridges, which I'll show you in a second. 10 dips, you can do that on the ground, which I'll demonstrate, or on a seat. And then you've got the jump lunges, or just alternating lunges for that one as well. If you've got bad knees, then you can leave that one out. Or we can do mountain climbers, or we can do we can do something else in that spot, which I'll tell you in a sec. Okay, So what we'll do is, so the first one is the push-up. So you can do that on the ground, on your toes or on your knees. If you do them on your toes, I've actually had problems with my shoulder and my actual bicep and tricep, and which is affecting my strength in my chest. So I actually don't do them on my toes at the moment. I can't do as many as I used to be able to do. So I do them on my knees as well. And because if you're doing them on your toes, you don't want to actually, you want to have full range, okay? You want to be getting your chest to the ground. There's no use in doing half range. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if you are, hopefully you can see me. Okay, so when you do, if you're only doing like this, so if you stay here, if you're only doing this, that's not what we want to be doing, okay? We want to be, if you are on your toes, you want to be getting your chest to the ground all the way up, okay? So you're better off dropping to your knees and getting your chest all the way to the ground, really squeeze through that chest and drive it up, okay? I'll do that again, okay? Pushing chest and drive it up, okay? If you need to, you can do it on a chair, on your lounge, or even on a wall. So you're just doing the same movement, but you're actually taking some of the pressure and some of the weight, weight off that, off the chest for that movement, because you're lifting obviously your body weight. So that's the first one. So it's 10 push-ups. Then we've got 10 squats. So, okay, so you're breaking at the hips. Breaking at the hips like you're going to go sit on the toilet, be sticking your booty out, dropping into that squat. So the aim is to get the butt below the crease of your knees. If you're starting out, you may not be able to go as deep, so just going down as far as you can that's comfortable, because you don't want to be going all the way out of control onto the ground, okay? So nice and controlled. Squeeze that butt at the top. Okay, the other option is doing it on a seat. So putting a seat behind you, like so, as I did yesterday. So breaking at the hips, sitting down, and you can do it on the lounge, and standing back up, squeezing that butt. Break at the hips, rising up, squeeze that butt, okay? So that's that one. Sit-ups. So laying on the ground, coming up, you can put your hands behind your head. If you struggle sitting all the way up, you need a little bit of momentum, then just use your arms to have a bit of momentum. But ideally you want to be able to use the core and not actually use the momentum to bring yourself up, okay? Otherwise you can do crunches, just running those hands up your thighs, okay? So that's 10 of those. While I'm down here, I'll do the bridges, which there's either 10 burpees or 10 bridges. So I'll do the bridges for you. To turn this around a fraction. So hands beside your side, lifting and raising that butt to the air, come back down. Thrust to the sky, squeeze that booty. Okay, so you've got 10 of those, or we're going to do burpees. Everyone loves burpees. Okay, so can I go all the way to the ground, jumping up, or you can do step outs. Come back in, stand up. Step out, back in, and stand up. Okay, and then make sure you're alternating your legs. So it's 10 of those. Then we've got dips. Okay, you can do this on the ground. Oh goodness. I need someone filming me. Who's going to do that for me? Make it easier. So, hands behind your butt. Okay, lifting the butt up, and then you're going to bend. You really got to lift your butt up because it doesn't get much movement. Okay, bending at the elbows. If you can do it on a seat, even better. Okay, so I'll grab the seat. You can do it on the lounge as well. So making sure your butt is close to the seat. And then we've got lunges. All right, so do alternating lunges. Okay, or if you're more advanced, you can do jump lunges. Only try those if you are more advanced, and just watch the how your knees track. Okay, if you can't do that one, you can do step outs or star jumps and just do 10. Actually, double that. You can do 20. See how you go. Alrighty, so let's get started. We're going to start in a couple of seconds. Not sure if anyone's joining me today. If not, do it later. Come and join me later. That's the joy of this. You can repeat it later. Alrighty, got some tunes. So it's 2 minutes. Got 10 seconds, 15 seconds to start. Alrighty. Push-ups to start with. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Now squats. We're going to do jump squats. Sit-ups. Now burpees or bridges. Or step out. Yep. Lunges. Oh, that took longer. So, modifying it to every 3 minutes. So we've got 40 seconds. As I said, I wasn't sure. There you go. 3 minutes. Now we're going to go back to the top in 20 seconds. Yes, we're together. Let's do this. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's do this. What? Go sit and stand. Burpees or bridges. Tuck my shirt in this time.
Why are you keeping me at a distance? All that I'm asking for is forgiveness. Are you even listening? Am I talking to myself again? I keep on staring up at the ceiling, waiting for you to give me some kind of reason. Are you even listening? Am I talking to myself again? And I know you don't owe me your love, and I know that you don't owe me nothing at all. Ain't no way I'm giving up on you. Don't leave me here in the dark where it's hard to see. Show me your heart, shed a light on me. If you love me, say so. If you love me, say so. You know I can't live without you on my knees. Where are you now? Shed a light on me. If you love me, say so.
50 seconds.
Love me, say so.
40 seconds. Have a drink. If you're still going, totally fine. Stretch it out to 4 minutes if you need to. Totally fine. Make that your goal. 4 minutes. Whatever's left in that 4 minutes. We've got 10 seconds. If you're still running with the 3 minutes. 5 seconds. 2, 1.
You only come and go when you feel like
Or
it.
sit and stand.
Been out here for a while, but you won't commit. This inconsistent love is messing with my head. And it
Get
just
up for
ain't
crunches.
fair. You know I can't fight it. I can't fight it. Wanna put my hands all over your body. And if the stars don't shine, yeah. And if the moon fell down tonight, I would be there no matter what. I wanna be the
Dig
one
deep.
to make you fall in love.
Go at your own pace.
Make you fall in love.
Burpees or
Make
bridges.
you fall in love. I told you how I felt right before you left. Been at it for a while like a cigarette. I know that I should quit, but I'm not ready yet. Oh no, no, no. And it just ain't fair. You know I can't fight it. I can't fight it. Wanna put my hands all over your body. And if the stars don't shine, yeah.
Ouch.
And if the moon fell down
30
tonight,
seconds.
I would be there no matter what. I wanna be the one to make you fall in love. Make you
You
fall
cooked.
in love.
You cooked. You're beginner. Take it easy. This is challenging. Challenging for me. I don't do this stuff much nowadays. or at all actually. All right, we're on. To the 10. Sit ups, crunches.
Leaving you, but I'm still missing you, and I can't see the end of it. Just wanna feel your kiss against my lips. Now all this time is passing by, but I still can't seem to tell you why it hurts me every time I see you. Realize how much I need you. I hate you, I love you, I hate that I love you. Don't want you, but I can't do it.
You just did, guys.
I hate you, I love you, I hate that I want you. You want what you need, but
Do the best you can do. Mental challenge. Rest is getting shorter. Take longer if you need it. Don't stress. Bring this down. That's a deep in, guys.
You can be my guiding light.
You can work through anything.
Keep me
Put down
company
one
in
shot.
the night.
Give it your best
All
shot.
I want is for you to stay a little longer now. With arms around me,
I'm moving. Challenging those lights. Three. Look at my face. Well, that was challenging. That was good. Good, now I'm done. So we'll cool down now. So that was really challenging. So make sure you get some water into you. So pick what you're going to do. So we did 18 minutes because I moved it to 3 minutes around. That's pretty advanced. So if you are intermediate, you can do all those reps. You do it in 4 minutes. If you're a true beginner, you can do the 3 minutes, but halve the reps. Just gauge it on your first round. You should have about a minute left in the first round. And as you could see, as we went through, got less and less as we got tighter, or I got tighter. The burpees always slow you down towards the end. Well done. Hashtag replay if you end up doing it outside of this. I'll put all the instructions in the comments. Save it, redo it, record how you go, even comment below once you've done it, see how you went. And then next time round, if you only did 10 minutes, then next time you do it, go for 12 or extend it out. So let's cool down, do some stretches. So you can just march on the spot to cool down. to start with, have the fan on you and just, look how it's hot and sweaty. I feel good though after that. So let's lay our legs out. Take a nice deep breath and let's stretch it out. Slow your breath down. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. Reach up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Nice big deep breath in your nose, out your mouth. And let's stretch it out. And come back up. Put your feet together. I should turn the fan on me. If you can't put your legs together, stretch them out long ways. You can push down on your knees, stretch those inner thighs. Let me know how you're going. What's going on in your world, your life? What do you need now? What can I help you with? Don't forget 28-day survival, habit change and mindset challenge that I'm doing. I think we'll start Monday next week to round up as many people as we can, come together as a unit. And it's only the price, it's actually less than the price of coffee, $100 for the 28 days. And it'll help you to stay calm, have people to lean on and support you with no judgment. You'll learn some new techniques. Let's put one leg out front. Learn some survival techniques. We're going to do meditation. We'll do some workouts. You'll be accountable to the group. We'll be journaling. So many different, snippets of things that you can do. And you can see what I do to help my clients. And let's get through and survive and come out the other side, of this journey that we're embarking. It's really all about who you become now in this process, who you can be, who are you going to learn to become. We've got to look at things so different now. Different how we do things, different how we respond, how we handle so many different things and aspects in our life. There's a lot of challenges that we're going to face. And we need to learn how to do it differently. And I'm really grateful that I've had those experience of using certain tools, over the years, which are now becoming really handy for me to get through these times. And I'm just so blessed and grateful that I can help other people, and I have been doing, to actually change their life. And, for this instance, it's to help, it's just to help you to get through and be on the front foot and learning how to handle your emotions, handle those feelings, because they're only normal, you're only human. And as I said at the beginning, I had some coming up too myself, and I allowed myself to actually feel those last night, and I had a cry and was able to go, process those, because I've been really positive, I've been really calm using the tools that I, have in my toolkit. But I have to be listening to my body too and allow myself to feel those, so that you don't let them build up, because that's when it builds up. It's when people get sick. You get angry and respond, which anger is a good emotion. Anger is okay, it's just how do we manage those and use those emotions in a productive way, and learn how to express those and learn how to communicate. We're going to be in closer knit with your partners, and building that further intimacy and connection deeper with your partners. And when you think differently about how you do things, it's amazing what can come. I've a few of my clients already having different conversations with their partners, and it's a huge impact. And let's be there to help each other. And if you are struggling, that's totally okay as well. That's why it's good in a group kind of scenario to be able to share it with others and know that you're not on your own, you know. So that's why this challenge, we get as many women that we can. So if you're interested, let me know. Love to have you on board. Invite any friends or family that women that you want to come along. Hope you enjoyed that workout. Let me know if you've done it. It was hard out. I was a bit eager beaver, but it was good. Glad I did it. Have a good day. See you guys.